Ah! I'm trying to see what else from skating. They're kind of like a little worn out. They're very comfortable. I'm just gonna say that. That's not me. She's actually a friend of mine. I could show you the bodybuilding picture from downstairs if you want to get a picture of that. But I actually coached her at the gym and trained her. So that's another thing.
Another one of your adventures.
Another one. Appreciate what you have, because life every day is such a gift. We just tend to lose our perspective and lose how precious our life is. I'm not a dramatic skater. I'm more of a ham it up skater. I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me do something stupid here. We could do another sexy pose. If you wanted to get a picture of all the medals, or if you'd rather have the picture of the lanyards.
I can get that too.
Okay. Oh yeah, we are definitely in a cloud.
That's cool.
I just wish you could see the view. It's almost like he was posing for you.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He's a boy. So we call this side of the street the champagne side, right? And then that side is called the beer side because you don't get the beautiful view, right? But from the second floor up here, I can see the sunrise.
On both sides.
Mm-hmm. And every night the sunset is absolutely gorgeous. It's different every day. I was born in Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay.
Of all places. And lived there for a year. And then my father got his first job in Des Moines, Iowa. And my mother was like, okay, we need to be near the water. So we moved to Norfolk, Virginia. And basically that's where I grew up. And then after I had the kiddos, I have two sons. Mm-hmm. Moved to Alabama. My then husband was transferred here. And I was like, Birmingham, Alabama? But Birmingham has a skating rink. I was like, yes.
So at that point, had you already started skating?
No, we did not have a rink where I grew up. And I'd always wanted to skate. And so once they opened the rink here, I was 40 years old, decided to start skating, and I can't stop. It's like can't stop, have to do it, have to have skating. That was kind of before adult skating was cool, and now it's like the thing to do, and it's, I just feel so fortunate to have been here when the rink opened and been able to learn to skate. And I got my axle club thing. I learned as an adult how to do an axle, a real axle. And was so proud of that because that was like one of the things you really aim for. You get the axle, it's like, oh, you're like really somebody. It's so funny because Danny was my coach too. So, and he taught me how to do the axle the correct way, not an adult axle, but he taught me how to do it, and I have my USFS axle gloves, axle club gloves. Because I have the video that shows I did axle in competition. That's probably one thing I'm very, very proud of. And then, of course, passing my intermediate moves standard track. I'm really proud of that too. I just hope one day too that life continues to reward me with everything that I've been given, and be able to skate again, and just really skate. That's what I want so bad. And it's what I want. And it's something that is just, I don't know, even if I can never really skate again, I just can't explain the joy that skating has brought me. And I didn't mean to get so mushy, but it's just, I'm gonna fight as much as I can to get back and just be able to skate again like I used to.
Yes, ma'am.
I want it so freaking much. Sorry, mushy. I hope you're not taping, but I don't know if you are or not, but that's what I really want. And I want my friends to know how much they have helped me. Mush.
It's always so inspiring seeing you still on the ice and still coming into the rink, like coming into the rink with your walker and being out there on the ice. There are so many people who would look at everything you've gone through and see that as, a slap in the face to life and just give up. But the fact that you're still getting on the
Hell
ice.
no.
And there's so many of us who are like, oh, my hip hurts today, I'm not going to go skating.
No.
But I agree. When we see you out there, we're like, oh, I'm going to go do my ice.
I hope so. I sure hope so. That's my biggest hope is, and then I just want people to know, just don't give up, just, you got this girl, or you got this guy, you got this, whoever you are, just don't give up, no matter how old you are, no matter what's going on with your life, just keep it up. Just keep it up. It's, if you love it, do it.
Keep fighting for it.
Keep fighting. Don't give up. I could sit on this couch and go. But that's no fun.
Yeah.
Get my lazy butt up and go in to skate and enjoy it. Okay, we'll go look at the medals. Yikes! Shows all the money I've spent. So on both sides, you can see the medals on both sides. This shows how much money was spent on skating. Wish I had more light for you.
Maybe. Make the camera do the work, get the light.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Just trying to think what else. Yeah. There are other nutcases like you on this earth. I guess if we could look at I think the lanyards are kind of funny.
Yeah, let's take a peek at those.
Okay. I mean, I thought, because that's not like I'm bragging about trophies and stuff, It's more like fun stuff. Be careful walking down the steps. That's why God made handrails. Turn the light on. So these are all lanyards from competitions, and it just shows how much money we spend on skating. This is the most recent. This is from Adult Nationals 2024, from last week. Okay, so my father was a doctor, and my mother was a nurse. And then when we were born, my brother, sister, and I were born, my mother quit working and actually went back to school. And I remember her bringing home snakes and rats and things to dissect for her biology classes and things like that. And the smell as she was dissecting them, doing her homework and stuff. But yeah, she basically retired after we came around. Growing up, I was a big time swimmer. I swam competitively and springboard diving competitively. I also did gymnastics. I also did field hockey. I was center forward in high school. And so I've always done sports. But skating was something I always wanted to do. And when the rink opened, it was like a dream come true. And it still is, you know. I actually was co-chair of registration when we had nationals in Atlanta. And I got to meet Peggy Fleming and Michelle Kwan. I took her tapes and put them in the little file where you have to put them. And I was able to tell her how much that she influenced my love of skating and my desire to skate. And just because she was like the bomb, you know. And then I got to meet her, and it was like, what more can you ask for? Okay, so my job growing up or as an adult is a mural artist. So I always have the art car. So I have art car, art car, art car. See, art car, art car, art car.
It's like all the plates.
Yeah, and and you'll notice down in the garage, all my cars have art car on the back of them. So painted murals for a living, which was great because I got to dress up like a bum and people still respected me. So being an artist is a great thing. When I was young and having babies, I decided to get into teaching aerobics. And so I met a person that was in one of my classes, and we became good friends. And she painted murals for a company. And then she got me into it. I've always painted, you know, just for fun. And she brought me into it, and I said, look, this is pretty freaking cool, and you can make money at it. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Successful artists are few and far between, and I so happen, well, it's also a business, and so you have to have like the business side and the art side, and if you can put the two together, it works, and it happened to work for me. So it was great. I was able to save for my retirement and, you know, plan for my retirement and everything. So it worked out really well. And I don't take her out for attention, but I get a lot of attention.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing, I think one of the coolest things is mirrors. Look at this. I mean, that's like the coolest thing to me. Mm-hmm. The little mirrors like that.
You can adjust it while you're driving. Stick your hand out the window.
No. Yeah, stick your head out the window and
Yeah, at least that side you can.
Yeah. But yeah, and see how the door opens like that, you know. But it's she's a pretty girl. She's anyway, she's a lot of fun, and you crank it up, it's like blah 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 blah. That's what she sounds like. Because the engine, I mean, all that is just engine, right? It's a V8, and it's just blah 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 blah. And then the rest is, I guess the hood's about half the car.
Yeah, it is.
When I first started competing, it was just like, oh, adult skaters, you know. And I'm like, dude, our money's just as good as anybody else's, you know. And so then once skating, you know, after the Tanya Harding thing, and skating kind of dropped off a little bit, and U.S. figure skating said, okay, these adults, you know, they've got money. They, you know, they want to compete. We want to have adult competition. And then they started supporting the adults. That was like a dream frickin' come true. And, you know, doesn't matter what level you are, how long you've been skating, what your name is, whatever. You know, if you're an adult skater, you are the bomb. You know, it's and it's become just accepted and it's encouraged, which is like a dream come true. It's just, just love it. I just want people to not think that they can't do it just because, you know, there's no reason why you can't do it. You know, I don't care if you have 2 artificial knees, which I have one. And yeah, I'm bionic. So, and which was the greatest thing I ever did because it's great. But anyways, it's like, there's no excuse. And even if you're a pre-bronze and you'll never be a Michelle Kwan, get out there and enjoy yourself, because there's so many, like the artistic events, there are just so many events that you can enter that you're at your comfort level, and that you don't compete against each other, you compete with each other. And we all support each other because we know what it feels like to get out there and do your program. Dang it, I could do so much better in practice. You know, we all know that, you know, and so even if you don't do your best skate, we all understand, you know, because we're all like that. And it's like such a great support group. And like my program this year was about friends, and that's what's kept me going, you know. And what keeps most people going is the friends and the support. And it's just, I don't know, I can't say enough about it. So many people don't skate because they're afraid of what they look like, or they're afraid they'll fall, or, you know, just put some butt pads on and knee pads on and just go out there and fall. It's all good.
It'll teach you a lot about life, being able to fall and get back up.
That's exactly. Good point. This is called a Wendy Bear, and she makes these by hand every year. And this is from Adult Nationals 2023. And so I have years and years of these, and they're a very, very special tossy. This is also, these are called Ken flowers, and they are very special tossies. And Ken makes these by hand, and we get these at Adult Nationals. And they're also a very special, special tossy. And so I try to keep these as a memento. It's all about the adult skate thing. We love each other and support each other. Just trying to think what else. These are just skating medals. Different tossies. We get really cool stuff. We throw really nice stuff to each other. Most of the pins are from when I was on the adult synchro team from Huntsville, Alabama, which is about an hour and a half from where I live. And we competed all over the place. And the big thing is to swap pins with the other teams. And so I saved every one that I could, and brings back great memories. So I had a mammogram 2 years ago in April. Just before that, I started having troubles with my back. And so I started having these shots that kind of numb areas of your back that are really hurting you. And I was thinking, oh, it's arthritis, it's this, it's that. In July, the doctor who was treating me for my back issues said, you need to have a scan, you know, an MRI. And I did, and she goes, okay, you have metastatic cancer, which it means the cancer has spread throughout your body. And it's eaten a lot of your bones in your back. Your back is broken in several spots. It's in your lungs, it's in your ribs. So she sent me to an oncologist, and I started the chemo. So I did the chemo for almost a year. And as soon as chemo, or just as soon as I felt like I could get my strength back a little bit, I competed at adult nationals and did a dance event, barely, but was there because I just wanted to say, I'm gonna do this, because I love my skating. And then, so now I'm still doing treatments, and will be for life. It's incurable. But the skating and my skating friends has kept me going. If I still have to do the treatments, and as long as my friends are around, that's what's keeping it going. And I want to just get back to where I can do some freestyle and just get back to like skating. And I just can't say enough for what my friends have done for me. And my friends have just helped me get up and stay up and just keep on going. And if you have like a busted hip or a busted knee or whatever, don't give up, just keep going. Do what you love. Anytime someone tells me that I've encouraged them, it's like a gift to me. It's, and like just what you're doing means I've touched you. So it's a struggle, it's a hard fight. I'm already past my life expectancy, which is good. I know, which is so exciting because I'm like, okay, we passed that mark. We're going to fight, and we're just going to keep on going. It is what it is, and I think I've done a lot better than most people would have done because of skating and because of dance and everything else, It's just lifting weights and doing everything else, just keep on keeping on, just fight. I think having goals and having things that you absolutely love is so important and is so critical because so many people give up too easily. Appreciate what you have, because life every day is such a gift. We just tend to lose our perspective and lose how precious our life is. If I won the lottery, would I change anything? No. Look where I live. I mean, beautiful view, beautiful sunset every night. I live 10 minutes from the rink. Oh my gosh, what else can you ask for? I work at volunteer work at the Wildlife Center where I get to work with animals, the birdies, and work with them, and I love it. It's just like, what more do I want? It's all good. And life is really good. And people are like, aren't you just like, whatever? I'm like, no, life is really good. Mm-hmm. And so it's, I don't know what else I could ask for. It's just, and the friends, it's good. Well, I do want to go to Alaska and go halibut fishing. Halibut are like flounder, but they're like 80 pounds.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you go out there and you catch this big old 80-pound fish, and delicious. And they fight like crazy, and it's a great fight, and they're really good for you, and they're just, that's the other thing on my bucket list, that the only thing that I haven't done. It's so old, it's, see if we can. Oh, I wish, darn it, hold on. Let me see if that'll sit up. It's a little better. Well, still. Not the best. Anyway, this is from the bodybuilding days. These are all from trophies I won. I won Miss East Coast. I won Miss New York, Miss North Carolina. Was 17th in the U.S. that year. So something that really helps you push you past your comfort zone. You push past the pain and, you know, no pain, no gain. Yeah, that was freaking awesome. That was in Micronesia, which is kind of, it's a Southeast Pacific, Yap, Palau, places like that that no one's heard of. And then Star Trek. Yes, I'm a geek and an artist. These came off of the walker. Oh. And this is what friends are for. Friends are all about skating. Skating is all about friends. The first time I saw it was yesterday. Hold on a second. Yeah, here it is. That was last year at Adult Nationals. When
Oh, here, right here.
Yeah, it was last year at Adult Nationals, and I'm right there too. At Adult Nationals when I was still just finishing up chemotherapy. So I had no hair. It was like, baldy.
I love the cap.
Thank you. It's actually a like a tie thing, and so it kind of hung down off the, and it had bling all over it. Of course, skater bling. And these are some more like tossies that people just send you. I'm gonna get rid of this medicine because that's one of the pills I have to take. But like tossies, tissues are the best tossies ever. And these are all, oops,
I'll get it.
from friends that gave me tossies, and I always save. And here we are. Well, I think you saw. We were all naked out in the... Oh, now you're going to take a picture of it? That's funny. Do you want the Jaws dive?
Sure.
Okay. Here's the Jaws dive.
Cool.
Oh, really? I just drink wine. I'm a wino. And I give, I'll show you one of the tossies I give. I happen to have one left, and I didn't even know I had it until I started unpacking